Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to the sacred space. I hope you're doing well, and I'm glad you are here. Listen, I got some very important messages for you. We're going to clear the space with this Palo Santo. Hopefully, you will secure your place in the sacred space, which means subscribe to the sacred space. If something resonates, please be sure to give the video a thumbs up. We're going to clear the space with Palo Santo, and then we're going to roll this astro die to see how many messages the Cozy Witch Tarot has for you. Okay, Scorpio, I also have a playlist in the description box, and it's going to be linked to the 27-day money manifestation ceremony that we started on yesterday. All right, so please be sure to check that out. You know, that Palo Santo, it was lit, but it went out so quick. And I think that's a great sign. I feel like you are very, very protected. Very connected and very protected. So you may have a situation you're dealing with and you may feel vulnerable. But I feel like that Palo Santo was telling you right then and there, you're very protected. You understand? Okay. There that is. Set that over there. Okay, let's roll the astro die. How many messages are here for Scorpio for right now? What does Scorpio need to hear? How many messages does Scorpio need to hear right now? 8. Okay, so we're going to shuffle 8 cards. Period. Messages for Scorpio for right now. What are the messages for Scorpio right now? How many is that? 2, 3, 4. Okay, we'll go top of the deck, bottom of the deck, split. There it is. Simple. Okay, so the first message was the Page of Cups. Page of Cups already saying you got some kind of new loving offer coming in, but the message is saying, your direct message is saying, let yourself be continually surprised by this thing called life. Let yourself be continually surprised by this thing called life. I love how the 8th house came out too in that Scorpio energy. That's our house. And with that 8th house, there's some type of something may be ending or about to end, but you're about to experience a new beginning. And that's what this Page of Cups is coming out saying also. Oh, look at this, the 13th, death and rebirth. Look at that major arcana. We done came up. Oh, maybe you're about to be on that come up, Scorpio. It says tidy up your life so you can make space for something better. Then we also had the 2 of Wands. See, yeah, you may be at a crossroads. You may be at a crossroads. You may be trying to figure out what to do with a situation. And you may have to, with the Knight of Wands, it may be a decision that you need to go on and make right fast. I don't know. But whatever it is, just make the decision. Just go with something. Don't sit there. Just do it. Just follow your intuition and just go with it. Just follow your intuition and go with it, okay? Because just sitting still is stagnant energy. Just sitting there. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Just do something. And then just let the energy get to moving and flowing. You understand? Just do something. Okay? 2 of Wands. It says, your decisions decide your future here. Nothing else. And then you had the Knight of Wands that came out with that as well. And the Knight of Wands says sometimes you have to be willing to bend the rules a little bit. Sometimes you just got to be willing to bend the rules a little bit to do what you got to. Sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. I mean, sometimes you will not get anywhere just being straight up and down in this world. It's just not even really what it's built on. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. Okay. So from the 4 that I pulled, the top and the bottom and the split, these were on the split. I think this was the bottom, this was the top, but it doesn't even matter. We have the 10 of Pentacles. And it's like saying having it all looks a little different for everyone. So whatever, look, what, see, some people say, I don't want to, talk about or manifest money and all this and that. Look, we're doing a 27-day money manifestation ceremony because for some people, they need money. Money is what pays your rent. Money is what pays your mortgage. Money is what pays your property taxes. Money is what pays your car note. Money is what pays your insurance. Money is what pays for your food. Money is what pays for your toiletries. You understand? If you want to go somewhere vacation, money is going to pay for that. Money is going to pay for the gas that you put in your vehicle. Money is going to pay for your bus ride. Money is going to pay for your train. Money is going to pay for this and that. So to sit up and say we don't need money is like, it's crazy because we live in a physical world. So we need currency. But having it all looks a little bit different to everyone. You know what I'm saying? You may not have that much, but you got a whole lot of love. You're grateful for the little bit that you do have. And that's wonderful as well. But it's like, don't slight anyone for wanting to be rich or something like that, for somebody wanting to build generational wealth or something like that. You know what I mean? So we have the 10 of Wands. So it could be something significant about tens. And I don't know if I mentioned 10-10 in your reading yesterday or in the ritual reading yesterday, but I said that 10-10 was going to start coming up. Okay. And if you saw yesterday's video and I did not say it in that, then that means you probably should join us in the money manifestation ceremony from now to the end of October is when we're doing it. And it says, why make things so much more difficult than they need to be? And that might be when sometimes you just got to be in the rules just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Being straight up and down, going straight by the book. You go straight by the book, you probably never get to where you're going. You go straight by the book, you probably never get to where you're going. You understand? You can't stay stuck in that Saturn energy. You know? You have the Hierophant showing up. Tradition is important, but it doesn't have to be everything. There it is. Tradition is important, but it doesn't have to be everything. And your final message for right now, Scorpio, is the 9 of Cups. Wow, we live in a constant state of gratitude. I was just talking about that. Live in a constant state of gratitude. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter what you have or what you quote unquote don't have right now. Just living in a constant state of gratitude is going to always be beneficial. But just know that sometimes you got to do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? To get what you need to get. As long as you're not hurting anybody or anything like that. You know? And not taking from another civilian. Not taking from another civilian. Listen to my words. Okay? So, those are your messages for right now, Scorpio. Hopefully we'll see you in the money manifesting ritual, which is what I am about to get into right now as soon as we get done with this. So be looking forward to that, okay, Scorpio, in probably just a few minutes. Thank you so much for spending all this time with us in the sacred space. And until next time, we'll see you in another video. Love.